Onto perfect, and the focus now is not on something that is happening now or something that happens regularly, but it is something that has just happened and it is complete. You can see the result of the action, the intended result, yeah, and that's important as well. And so think of perfect as referring to complete actions, and present perfect complete in the present. Yeah, I have lost my keys. We say that because right now I don't have my keys. The result of losing my keys is important now, and that's what's very important to understand with perfect. It's you've got to use it when the result is important now. Now, of course, I want you to learn the signal words: yet, already, just, ever, never, how long, how many times, for, and since, because it makes perfect tenses much easier. Yeah, it makes them much easier. But certainly I want you to compare some sentences. So I told you that never is very often present simple. Well, it's very often present perfect as well. Have a look at these two. I never smoke means not in the past, not in the present, not in the future. Permanently, I don't smoke. Yeah, it just means I never smoke. I don't smoke permanently, you might say. I have never smoked means I haven't smoked until this moment. But you know, you might change that, and you might have a cigarette in 5 seconds, or in 10 minutes, or in 3 days. But I have never smoked means until the present moment, until now. It means in my whole life. It is different. There's a slightly different sense of time in the second one. You know, the first one refers to all of time taken as a block. Yeah, there are different ways you could understand time, and this is really quite philosophical. You know, you could think of time as one whole block, unchanging block. That is always permanently the same, and that, you know, it was predetermined in this way, and that the future, the past, and the present are all connected, and you know, it's just a fact that I never smoke. Or you can think of time as something which is only true in the present, and this is kind of what present perfect does. You're only referring to your whole life up to the present moment, but the future might be different. Yeah, I have never smoked. I've never smoked. All this means is that in your life, you haven't smoked yet, but you know, things could change. So they are different, okay? Now have a look at this. I was married for 5 years, finished period, you are now divorced. Yeah, you're definitely now divorced. And I'm thinking about the difference between I knew him and I've known him here. Very similar to I was married, you're now divorced. I've been married for 5 years. That means that in 2018, you got married and now you are still married. Yeah, this one means you got married in 2012 and then you got divorced in 2017. Yeah, and so they are very different. I was married, I have been married. Remember that past simple is for finished periods. Look, he's dead. But present perfect is for unfinished periods. He's still alive. I still know him. Okay? Now look at the next two. Interest rates were stable from 2012 to 2015. Finished period, yeah? 2015 is a long time ago. It's 8 years ago. Now look at this. Interest rates have been stable for the last few years. Now that is a